Texas, what do you know? How are things going for you? We've got the happiness habit, and we want you happy too. Summer, winter, autumn, spring, morning, noon, and night. Live with KXOL, you'll see we treat you right. So take this cheerful earful, get the happiness habit faster. Live with KXOL, and we'll all live happily ever after. 1360 KXOL.
It's 5 o'clock. Jetstream weather presented by Texas Motor Exchange. The weather in a moment. Stop fighting. Stop fighting an exhausted engine. Let Texas Motor Exchange put new punch into your car's driving performance with a power guaranteed motor overhaul. For just $29.50 plus parts, you can swing into in-town and open road driving in top shape and save enough on fuel and small repair bills to pay for your TME motor overhaul. Texas Motor Exchange mechanics are specialists in giving mixed-up motors a new lease on life. Texas Motor Exchange motor overhauls are guaranteed for 4,000 miles or 90 days. Guaranteed to give you trouble-free performance to add years to the life of your car. And listen, at Texas Motor Exchange, you get your car's motor overhauled now, and you don't pay a penny for 45 days. Ask Texas Motor Exchange to arrange easy terms and drive now, pay later with a guaranteed motor overhaul at Fort Worth's largest, oldest, and most reliable motor exchange. Texas Motor Exchange, 2204 North Main. Call them anytime. Market 68271. Texas Motor Exchange, where you drive the best bargain.
And if it's transmission trouble you're having, hear this. Texas Motor Exchange can replace your old transmission with a factory rebuilt one for as low as $99.50 plus installation with exchange. That's Texas Motor Exchange, 2204 North Main. Phone Market 68271 for full information. Now, Jetstream weather for Fort Worth, Dallas, and greater North Central Texas. Generally fair and warm tonight and Friday. Low temperature tonight around 70 degrees. High Friday, lower 90s. Winds easterly 10 to 15 miles per hour. Current weather conditions in Fort Worth. Skies are clear. Relative humidity 32%. Wind from the east-southeast 9. Pressure 29.93. The barometer falling. Under clear skies in downtown Fort Worth, it's 94 degrees. Under clear skies in Dallas, 91.
This has been Jetstream weather presented by Texas Motor Exchange.
Thirsty? How about a cold Lone Star beer?
Hello, young lovers, wherever you are. Oh, I hope that your troubles, they are few. Oh, my good wishes, they go with you tonight. Yes, I've been in love like you. Be brave, young lovers, and follow your star. Be brave and faithful and true. Cling very close to each other tonight. Yes, I've been in love like you. I know how it feels to have wings on your heels and to fly down the street in a trance. Fly down the street on a chance that you will meet, and you meet not really by chance. Don't you cry, don't cry, young lovers. Whatever you do, save those tears, because I'm all alone. With all of my memories, they are happy tonight.
America, 21 this week on the KXOL Top 40. Hello, young lovers, and welcome to hour number 2 of the Jim Tucker Show.
Yo-ho, 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 yo-ho. We are the bakers who mix the dough for Wonder Bread that tastes so great and helps your children grow strong and straight. Proteins make their muscles grow. Vitamins keep them on the go. Minerals make them strong, you know. Wonder helps build strong bodies 12 ways.
Now, new Wonder Enriched Bread is better than ever because new Wonder Bread gives you double milk proteins, double milk minerals. Protein is the important food for building muscle and promoting healthy growth. Minerals are vital for strong bones and teeth. So now, more than ever, tender, delicious Wonder Enriched Bread helps build strong bodies 12 ways. Look for new Wonder Bread with the end seal that says double milk proteins, double milk minerals. Try it today.
Proteins make their muscles grow. Vitamins keep them on the go. Minerals make them strong, you know. Wonder helps build strong bodies 12 ways. Yo-ho, yo-ho, yo-ho.
6 minutes and 10 seconds after 5 now on the Jim Tucker Show, 94 degrees in downtown Fort
When
Worth.
Frontier Rambler has a sale, they go all out to bring you the biggest car buys in town. And right now, they're having a clearance sale. The savings are terrific. Listen, the beautiful new Rambler American two-door is sale priced at only $15.95. This is full price, and you pay only $195 down, just $45.88 monthly. Drive it today. America's #1 economy car, the Rambler American, for only $15.95. The Rambler American delivers best gas mileage wherever you drive, and it's sale priced right now at $15.95 at Frontier Rambler. $195 down, $45.88 monthly, puts you behind the wheel of the all-new Rambler American. This special price of $15.95 is for a limited time only, and you get a service warranty and factory guarantee at Frontier Rambler, 811 University Drive at West 7th. Open evenings till 9. Be sure you buy from an authorized dealer. Frontier Rambler.
Today, teardrops are tomorrow's rainbows, and tomorrow's rainbows we will share, me and you. So dry your eyes, little girl, dry your eyes, and we're gonna see if the skies are blue. Had a tough time getting started, maybe you're just a little downhearted. All you gotta do is count to 10. Baby, you'll be smiling when today teardrops are tomorrow's rainbows, and tomorrow's rainbows we will share, me and you. So dry your eyes, little girl, dry your eyes, and we're gonna see if the skies are blue. Teardrops on tomorrow's rainbows, and tomorrow's rainbows we will share, me and you. So dry your eyes, little girl, dry your eyes, and we're gonna see the skies are blue. Gonna be just love and gladness. Don't wanna hear nothing about sadness. Come a little closer, come to me. With each kiss you're gonna see today. Teardrops on tomorrow's rainbows, and tomorrow's rainbows we will share, me and you. So dry your eyes, little girl, dry your eyes, and we're gonna see the skies are blue. Today's teardrops on tomorrow's rainbows, and tomorrow's rainbows we will share.
You and me. That's Roy Orbison. And today's teardrops. Say, have you met Bill Scoggins? Well, he operates the Skelly service station at 3339 White Settlement Road, just east of the Elks Club, and is an active member of the Elks. Besides those good Skelly products, listen to what he offers. A Skelly Supreme Lubrication, 98 cents. Wash, polish, and wax job, only $10.50. Expert motor tune-up, AC spark plugs installed, only 79 cents each, plus Scotty Red stamps. Stop in at Bill Scoggins' Skelly service station soon at 3339 White Settlement Road, just east of the Elks Club. You'll be glad you did. It's kind of hard to say. It's Bill Scoggins Skelly's service station. Okay, 10 minutes after 5 o'clock here on the Gem Session.
Oh, so pleasing, there's a reason. It's the deep down pleasure of pearl. Artesian water, cold and clear, makes the flavor come naturally. Oh, so pleasing, there's a reason.
It's the deep down pleasure of pearl.
Oh, so pleasing, there's a reason.
It's the deep down pleasure of pearl.
Yeah. Pearl beer, brewed with pure artesian water, 94 degrees in downtown Fort Worth.
What is your favorite song of yesterday?
My pillow never
In answer to your request, KXOL Living Radio is going to feature the 10 top songs of the last 5 years, and you will pick them. Tuesday night, September 13th, between 8 and 9, the Teen Club will feature the 10 most requested songs of the last 5 years, according to a point tabulation of the list sent in. And if your list most closely resembles the one used, you will be the winner of a beautiful Zenith table model radio, courtesy of KXOL Living Radio. Get your list in the mail today. In case of a tie, earliest postmark will be the winner. Remember, this coming Tuesday between 8 and 9, the top 10 tunes of the last 5 years will be featured. Get your list in the mail today. Maybe you will be the winner. Send your letters to KXOL Teen Club, Fort Worth. That's KXOL Teen Club, Fort Worth.
Number 7 this week on the KXOL Top 40, Anita Bryant in My Little Corner of the World. Remember the big Singer sale-a-thon last year? When thousands of sewing machine and vacuum cleaner buyers got the bargains of their lives? Well, it's sale-a-thon time again. And if you act fast, you'll find bargains like these at your Singer Sewing Center, including the Singer Slant-O-Matic. A brand new Singer zigzag machine for only $149.50. A brand new straight stitch machine for $48.88. A new Singer vacuum cleaner for only $48.88. A rug cleaning floor polisher for only $29.95. Big discounts on floor models and demonstrators. Trade-in machines as low as $9.95. Other big values, too, but you'll have to move fast. Some are one of a kind. You can come in today or tonight. Your Singer Sewing Center, 701 Throckmorton, 3811 Camp Bowie, 2929 Race Street, 2711 Westbury are open till 9 every night this week. You'll really save at this big Singer sale-a-thon. And remember, the Singer Slant-O-Matic is included in this sale at tremendous discounts.
KXOL Radio News on the go. First from the scene with local news. For another on-the-scene report, we switch to one of the KXOL mobile news units.
This unit now en route to what is reported to be a major accident on the city's near south side. Further details as soon as we reach the scene. Gene Kraft, KXOL News.
KXOL Living News.
His piano, chorus, and orchestra, and Temptation.
It's here, Ryan's 60 sale. All 60s must go now. 60 brand new 60 Dodges must be sold this month at some price. You name your own deal at Ryan Motor Company, 2401 West 7th. You'll like the new Dodge. Dodge costs less, has lower operating costs, and at Ryan, you get a 3-year or 34,000-mile guarantee. Business is good at Ryan. They guarantee you a square deal. Go in now during the big 60 sale and save as never before on a brand new 60 Dodge.
60 brand new Dodges must be sold. You name your own deal at Ryan Motor Company, 2401 West 7th. Your Dodge, Dart, Simca, and Dodge truck dealer with 3 acres of sales and service. 20 minutes after 5 o'clock now on the Jim Tucker Show, part of the record used on the show. We're furnished free to KXOL by United Artists, Capitol, Warner Brothers, Challenge, and Cameo. Music publishers, artists, and record distributors.
When baking cakes and biscuits too, Peacemaker by Morrison. Garlic meal fresh just for you. Peacemaker meal by Morrison. Peacemaker flour. Peacemaker flour. Anything baked with Peacemaker flour is guaranteed not to last.
How long has it been since you baked a cake, pie, or biscuits for your family? You know, take the flour and the other wholesome ingredients, fresh eggs, and put some of your own personality into those good things. There is truly a difference in taste because you use the freshest ingredients. And be sure, if you do bake, to use the fresh flour Peacemaker. Peacemaker is milled fresh and rushed fresh to your grocer so you can have wonderful good things for your family. And look for Morrison's premium cornmeal when you plan to serve golden-crusted cornbread. It has old-time heart of corn flavor.
Anything baked with Peacemaker flour is guaranteed not to last.
Speaking of her, have you seen her around at all? Does she know of the woe she started? For since we parted, I'm so downhearted. I hear she's having fun. That's something I haven't done. I wish we could be as one as we once were. And say, by the way, seems there's something that I recall. There have been certain rumors brewing that she's been doing some rendezvousing. But should she ever see?
For further developments on a story heard first on KXOL Radio News, we switch back to the scene and one of the KXOL mobile news units.
One man has been injured and taken to a hospital by Owens Bromley ambulance from a major automobile accident in the access road to the West Freeway, just west of Summit Avenue. Traffic on the West Freeway in the the westbound lane is jammed from motorists looking at the major accident. Fort Worth police on the scene attempting at this time to unclog traffic. If you are in the area, please drive with extreme caution. Further details on the man's identity and injuries upcoming on KXOL News.
Held its peace. Please tell her I still grow weak. Simply speaking of her.
Adam Wade, speaking of her.
Refreshing. Refreshing. Nighttime's the right time for cool and refreshing. Dear Bush, Bavarian beer.
Nighttime is the right time for Busch Bavarian. Snow-cooled, satisfying, refreshing. On a summer evening, the perfect touch of pleasure. Enjoy it some night soon. Busch Bavarian. Premium brewed with the world's finest imported Bavarian hop to give you
America's most refreshing beer, Busch Bavarian beer.
Refreshing. 25 minutes after 5 o'clock now on the Jim Tucker Show. 93 degrees the temperature in Fort Worth.
The great musical comedy of our time. That's Casa Mañana's South Pacific, bringing you the unforgettable, haunting tale about American servicemen and women on a South Sea island during the war. South Pacific weaves magic with such songs as
Bali High may call you any night, any day.
Join in with the Seabees as they sing
There is nothing like a day, nothing in the world.
You'll agree there's nothing like South Pacific, presented in the round, live at Casa Mañana. All the romance, songs, comedy, and spectacle of the world's most wonderful musical. Tickets available at Casa Mañana Box Office, Central Ticket Office, and at all Fair and Cox's stores.
Elijah was a wooden Indian standing by the door. He fell in love with an Indian maid over in the antique store. Just stood there and never let it show. So she could never answer yes or no. He always wore his Sunday feathers and held his tomahawk. The maiden wore her beads and braids and hoped someday he'd talk. Too stubborn to ever show a sign, because his heart was made of mighty fine. Poor old Elijah, he never got a kiss. Poor old Elijah, he don't know what he missed. Is it any wonder that his face is red? Elijah was a poor old wooden head. And then one day a wealthy customer bought the Indian maid and took her off so far away, but old Elijah stayed. Just stands there as lonely as can be, and wishes he was still an old pine tree. Poor old Elijah, he never got a kiss. Poor old Elijah, he don't know what he missed. Is it any wonder that his face is red? Elijah was poor old wooden head. Poor old Elijah, he never got a kiss. Poor old Elijah, he don't know what he missed. Is it any wonder that his face is red? Elijah was a poor old wooden
Those are the four preps and Kalijah.
Football is in the air. The children are back in school, which means the car will be on the go more, so don't wait. If you're having motor trouble, call this number first thing in the morning. Edison 65634. AAA Motor and Transmission Service, 1106 Hemphill. At AAA, you can get a rebuilt motor as low as $124.50 exchange and have your car running like new again. At AAA Motor and Transmission Service, your rebuilt motor is guaranteed for 10,000 miles. You get free pickup or tow-in and easy terms. Remember, the longer you drive a car that's not running right, tailpipes too. AAA Motor and Transmission Service, 1106 Hemphill, Edison 65634.
is Mort Lindsay, the orchestra in Volare. We'll be right back after news with more of the Jim Tucker Show on KXOL Radio, 1360 on any dial in Fort Worth. Living Radio. It's 93 degrees at 5:30.
This is KXOL Radio News, Fort Worth's fastest and most accurate.
Tony Welch for the Dubshaw Motor Company.
Have you registered for the $500 to be given away at Dubshaw Motor Sales? Well, don't wait another day. There's no obligation, nothing to buy. Just stop by today and every day and register. You could be the lucky winner. This is for adults only. So go to Dubshaw Motor Sales, 201 Henderson, and register. And while you're there, look at the beautiful 1960 Ramblers, Volkswagens, and Chevrolets. If you're in the market for a new car, now is the time to buy at Dubshaw. Prices have never been lower, terms easier. With each new car sold, Dubshaw is giving 5,000 top value stamps absolutely free. Dubshaw has a complete selection of 1960 cars for only $195 down. As little as $60 monthly includes tax, license, insurance, and interest, plus a 6,000-mile or 6-month guarantee. And remember, if you haven't registered for the $500, do it today. Stop at Dubshaw Motor Sales, 201 Henderson, and register. You could be the lucky winner. Dubshaw Motor Sales are open evenings and all day Sunday.
The Dateline Fort Worth, a byline, Gene Kraft.
An unidentified man and woman have been carried by Owens Brumley Ambulance to All Saints Hospital from the scene of a major automobile accident west of Summit Avenue on West Vickery at the West Freeway outlet. Their identities, as we said, are not known at this time, nor are there injuries. This unit en route to the hospital at this time. Further details upcoming on KXOL News.
International Weather Center, dangerous Donna. The hurricane is threatening to deal Cuba and the Florida Keys a savage blow. Immediate evacuation was advised tonight of all low-lying areas in the Keys. Hurricane warning flags are up from northern Cuba to Key Largo, 45 miles south of Miami, and gale warnings are up from Key Largo northward through Miami to just south of Cape Canaveral. Gale winds are expected in hurricane warning area shortly after midnight. Hurricane velocities are expected in that area by tomorrow afternoon. Fort Worth, a 19-year-old youth has admitted to White Settlement Police a long string of burglaries and armed robberies in the Fort Worth area. Constable Herman Daniel told KXOL News that William Jefferson Green agreed to lead officers to a spot in Lake Worth where much of the loot is stashed. Officers with skin divers are on the scene at this time. The United Nations, Russia ran into stiff opposition from the Western Hemisphere in the UN today when she tried to subject decisions of the Organization of American States to ratification by the UN Security Council. Moscow, Soviet Premier Khrushchev sails for the U.S. tomorrow and the upcoming meeting in the UN General Assembly. He's bringing an entourage of 138 officials, plus many of the communist world leaders. In Washington, Secretary of State Herter predicted Khrushchev is coming to the UN purely to rattle Russian rockets and make a new propaganda attack on the West. Houston, integration started in the Bayou City today with the enrollment of one Negro boy in a previously all-white school. Of 21 other Negroes seeking admittance to white schools, 11 have been turned down. Applications of 10 others are still under consideration. Deming, New Mexico, 2 Fort Worth men had a brush with death today, but both survived. Roy Clifford Shields, a 1501 Lincoln, was piloting a 4-passenger aircraft from El Centro, California to Fort Worth when the plane ran out of gas. Shields and his passenger, Ronald Lee Cheek of 5116 Red Bud Lane, set the plane down on a dirt road, but the craft hit an iron gate and plowed through a fence. Neither man was injured. More news in a moment.
How would you like to win $500? Well, it's easy. Some lucky person is going to win, and it could be you. That's the amount Dubshaw is giving away absolutely free. $500. Just stop by and register. Nothing to buy, no obligation. All adults are invited to stop by Dubshaw Motor Sales, 201 Henderson, and register. And if you plan to buy a new car anytime soon, right now is the time to buy at Dubshaw Motor Sales, 201 Henderson. Dubshaw has a wonderful selection of 1960 Chevrolets, Ramblers, Volkswagens for only $195 down, $60 a month, and that includes tax, license, insurance, and interest, plus a 6,000-mile or 6-month guarantee. And listen to this. With each new car sold, Dubshaw is giving absolutely free 5,000 top value stamps. Stop by today. Look at the complete selection of 1960 cars at Dubshaw and register for the $500 to be given away absolutely free. Nothing to buy. Register every day at Dubshaw Motor Sales, open evenings and all day Sunday.
Fort Worth, Saturday's local option election in Precinct 7 will be a closely supervised affair. Opposing forces will have troops at 3 of the 4 precincts to make sure the election goes according to Hoyle. The election involves the off-premises sale of beer and wine. A national brewing firm has expressed desire in locating in the area of the Everman Industrial Park. The election is necessary before the brewing plant can be built. Tony Welch for the Dubshaw Motor Company.
This has been KXOL Radio News, Fort Worth's fastest and most accurate. Edited and reported to merit the confidence of men and women who must keep informed.
Next news from the Pulse of Fort Worth in 20 minutes.
My love is higher than a mission bell, deeper than a wishing well, stronger than a magic spell. My love for you, it's wider than the widest sea, longer than a memory, sweeter than a honey tree. My love, oh, my love, for you. Give me your heart of gold, your heavenly magic touch, to cherish, have, and hold. I need your love so much. My love is warmer than a day in spring, brighter than a diamond ring, greater than a mighty king. My love for you, it's taller than the tallest tree, softer than a summer breeze. Oh, I ask you please give your love, sweet love to me. Deeper than a wishing well, stronger than the magic.
Donnie Brooks, number 10 on the KXOL Top 40 survey, welcomes you back to the Jim Tucker Show with Mission Bell.
It's the lazy, lazy time of year.
Time for fishing and Falstaff beer.
Sitting and sipping beside a brook. Sitting and fishing without a hook. It's the lazy, lazy time of year.
Time for picnics and Falstaff beer.
Let's have a light, refreshing
Falstaff beer.
Cool, going right.
Falstaff beer.
Taste brisk and light. Step right up, refreshments here.
America's premium quality beer.
Coast to coast, they're singing clear for light, refreshing Falstaff.
Falstaff in Fort Worth, T.E. Mercer Distributing Company.
And don't forget the Cowboys play the Green Bay Packers in Minneapolis this Sunday afternoon. Game time 2:30 p.m. on KXOL Radio, presented by Falstaff Beer. 21 minutes now till 6 o'clock here on the Jim Tucker Show. Say, all you car owners, for the sake of your family's safety, go to Rayco for a free shock absorber test. And if your shocks are worn, replace them with cushion-engineered Rayco shock absorbers. They're guaranteed to ride safer and smoother. Rayco installs your shocks free in 15 minutes. See what a difference Rayco shock absorbers can make in your car. But hurry, right now Rayco shocks are sale priced at only $7.77 each at Rayco. Rayco in Fort Worth, 1798 East Lancaster, right on the corner of East Lancaster at Riverside Drive. In Dallas, store number 1, 4040 West Davis, just west of Civils. Store number 2, corner North Central Expressway in Fitzhugh. Your Fort Worth stores open daily from 8 till 6. 93 degrees is the temperature right now in downtown Fort Worth.
It's your last chance for what? last chance to get the best deal on a 1960 Chevrolet.
How come?
Your Chevrolet dealer is selling out his stock of 60 Chevys now.
Okay, but how about me?
You can make a deal on a new Impala, Bel Air, or Biscayne that will help him clean up current models and help you clean up, period. It'll be your last chance to get a 60 Chevy or Chevy Corvair at such attractive savings. If you hurry, you can pick your model, pick your color, and get a wonderful deal on the best-selling car of the year, Chevrolet, or a family-loving, money-saving Corvair. So, buy the year's best-seller. Make a deal. Save money on a new Chevy or Chevy Corvair now at your Chevrolet dealers. It's your last chance to get the best deal.
Here I stand before you with my heart in my hand, with love and devotion. I'm at your command. Folks say you love another, but don't explain. If you need me, just call me and I'll understand. 'Cause loving you, my darling, is oh so fine. Every hour and each day, you're on my mind. They say you love another, but don't be ashamed. If you need me, just call me and I'll understand. Whoa, almost in every game, somebody's got a losing hand. I love you and lost you, so don't explain. But there's one thing, my darling, I ask of you. Just love your new lover as I love you. 'Cause here in my heart, you'll always remain. If you need me, just call me and I'll understand. I know, I'll understand. Whoa!
Lloyd Price, just call me and I'll understand.
You can tell it's Hormel. There's no need looking when the bacon's cooking. You can tell it's Hormel by the fresh, fresh smell. There's no mistaking that it's Hormel bacon. The fresh, fresh flavor will tell.
I get around the country a lot with my frying pan and my coffee pot. Most anywhere I'm taking, there's Hormel smoking bacon, so it's fresh right there on the spot.
There's no need looking when the bacon's cooking. You can tell it's Hormel by the fresh, fresh smell. There's no mistaking that it's Hormel bacon. The fresh, fresh flavor will tell. You can tell it's Hormel.
Hormel's Dairy Brand Bacon is available at Buddy's 17 friendly supermarkets in Fort Worth and Arlington. 16 minutes and 20 seconds now till 6 o'clock.
So whenever you buy paint, the paint you buy should be from the Jones Blair Paint Company. Dum-bum. Love that song. Herb,
Yeah?
why does Jones Blair call their house paint sundial paint?
It's a good name. Sundial. It's kind of romantic.
Kind of old-fashioned, ain't it?
Ah, you got no imagination, Harry. Think of it. A sundial sitting out there in the sun year after year, catching a hot rays of the sun, standing up to wind and weather.
But a bucket of paint can't tell time, Herb. Not even Jones Blair sundial paint.
You missed the point. With Jones Blair Sundial house paint, time don't mean nothing. The beauty lasts for years, even in a rough southwest climate. It's even mildew protected and gas fume proof.
Well, I knew all along it was good. Say, Herb, I'm getting hungry. Isn't it close to lunchtime?
I don't know. Let me look at my sundial.
1360 KXOL.
And the Jim Tucker Show till 7 tonight on KXOL Living Radio.
Here's Jonah Jones for Schlitz.
Know the real joy of good living. Move up to quality. Move up to Schlitz. Know the real joy of good living. Move up to quality. Move up to Schlitz.
The beer that made Milwaukee famous. Schlitz of Milwaukee.
For you is deep and endless as the sea, strong and mighty as a tree. My love for you, my eager heart keeps beating just for you alone. Since the moment it has known my love for you, there'll be no other lips, no other arms, no other love for me. Feeling as I do, how could there be? And so it will be far beyond eternity. Ever faithful, ever true, my love for you. It will be far beyond eternity, ever faithful, ever true, my love for you. My love for
That's Johnny Mathis on the Jim Tucker Show. My love for you.
School bells ring and children sing. It's back to Robert Hall again. Modern alphabet clothes. It's back to Robert Hall again. You'll save more on clothes for school. Shop at Robert Hall.
Yes, Mother knows about the tremendous savings that await her on back-to-school clothes. For example, boys' jackets in a wide choice of styles and fabrics to please your son, perfectly priced to please you, are as low as $7.99. Washable slacks, smartly styled to make the grade, from $2.89, alterations included. Since boys never seem to have enough shirts, make the most of the Robert Hall selection of sport and dress shirts, wonderfully low-priced for only $1.89 at Robert Hall. Two Robert Hall family clothing centers serving Fort Worth, one on Camp Boulevard at the Weatherford Highway opposite Buddy's Supermarket, another on East Lancaster Avenue at 40 Oaks. Both open Monday through Saturday till 9 p.m. and Sunday noon to 6, with plenty of free parking. 93 degrees the temperature in Fort Worth now.
Well,
Well, so this is Moneyland, Pacific Finance, the place where you may charge money. Borrow the money you need now and pay it back later, right? That's what I'm here for, to get a charge out of you. Yes, sir, I came here to Pacific Finance to say charge it.
Pacific Finance? Next door.
Yeah, next door.
Yes, Pacific Finance is next door to wherever you are. Drop in and say, charge it.
Whatever you need money for to take care of house repairs, back to school, and other fall expenses, whatever the reason, remember you may charge money at Moneyland, Pacific Finance Loans. You'll be pleased to find that the people at Pacific Finance are experts in solving all kinds of financial problems, and they specialize in fast, courteous loans. So borrow the money you need at Moneyland. Come in and say, charge it. There are over 380 Pacific Finance offices to serve you.
KXOL Radio News on the go. First from the scene with local news. For another on-the-scene report, we switch to one of the KXOL mobile news units.
There's been a reported multiple major accident on East Rosedale and St. Louis. Ambulances have been dispatched to the scene. This unit en route. Tony Welch reporting KXOL News.
Have you forgotten the 10th at Fort Worth Savings and Loan Association? What I mean is, have you remembered to open your savings account before the 10th of the month and receive full dividend credit from the 1st? If not, better do it right away. All savings received by the 10th of the month earn full dividend credit from the 1st of that month. So don't put it off any longer. Write or go by Fort Worth Savings and Loan Association, 7th and Throckmorton, or 6323 Campoy Boulevard before September 10th, and earn full credit from the 1st of September. Protect your savings with one of the Southwest's most progressive savings institutions. Fort Worth Savings and Loan Association has grown more than 20% since January 1st, and the current big 4% dividend rate is paid semi-annually. Don't forget the 10th at Fort Worth Savings and Loan Association. Open your account now in person or by mail. Two friendly locations to serve you, 7th and Throckmorton downtown, or 6323 Campoy Boulevard in Ridgely. Fort Worth Savings and Loan Association, where more and more smart Fort Worthians are saving daily.
Lapels of Sneaky Blues. We'll be right back after news and weather with hour number 3 of the Jim Tucker Show for September 8th, a terrific Thursday in Fort Worth, so you join us. This is KXOL Radio, 1360 on any dial in Fort Worth, the life of the party. It's 93 degrees at 5:54.
This is KXOL Radio News, Fort Worth's fastest and most accurate.
Gene Kraft for Premier.
You know, Lightning, that Premier gasoline song kind of gets you. Here. When you drive your car on Premier, it keeps you going good with Premier in your gas tank. And that ain't just cactus juice, neither. That Premier gasoline has got giddy up. Whoa, Lightning. I didn't mean for you to giddy up. I meant Premier's the more giddy up per gallon gasoline. Whoa, Lightning, don't do that. You didn't give me a chance to add that the cost of operating a car on Premier gasoline is lower than a prairie dog hole. These hombres that ride Premier-fed cars get lower operating costs and more giddy up per gallon. Now, Lightning, cut that out.
Fort Worth, 3 persons were slightly injured in a 2-car major automobile wreck in the 1900 West Vickery, just off the West Freeway this afternoon. They're identified as Mr. and Mrs. Talbert Rose. He's 43, she's 40. Their address is 4317 Lisbon. Both are suffering from bruises and are undergoing X-ray, as is 51-year-old Mrs. Annie Steele of 612 St. Louis. She's suffering from a back pain and abrasion. She's also to undergo X-rays. That's at All Saints Hospital. Also, Tony Welch en route to a major accident involving several cars at East Rosedale and St. Louis. Further details upcoming on that accident momentarily. International Weather Center, dangerous Donna, the hurricane, is threatening to deal Cuba and the Florida Keys a savage blow. Immediate evacuation was advised tonight of all low-lying areas in the Keys. Hurricane warning flags are up from northern Cuba to Key Largo, 45 miles south of Miami, and gale warnings are up from Key Largo northward through Miami to just south of Cape Canaveral. Gale winds are expected in the hurricane warning area shortly after midnight. Hurricane velocities are expected in that area by tomorrow afternoon. Florida's overseas highway to Key West was reported jammed this evening with hundreds fleeing northward. Fort Worth, a 19-year-old youth is admitted to White Settlement Police a long string of burglaries and armed robberies in the Fort Worth area. Constable Herman Daniel told KXOL that William Jefferson Green agreed to lead officers to a spot in Lake Worth where much of the loot was stashed. Moscow, Soviet Premier Khrushchev sails for the U.S. tomorrow and the upcoming meeting of the UN General Assembly. He's bringing an entourage of 138 officials, plus many of the communist world leaders. Russia ran into stiff opposition from the Western Hemisphere and the UN today when she tried to subject decisions of the Organization of American States to ratification by the UN Security Council. Argentina, Ecuador, and the U.S. have submitted a counter-proposal to try to block the red move. Houston. Integration started in Houston, Texas today with the enrollment of one Negro boy in a previously all-white school. Of 21 other Negroes seeking admittance to white schools, 11 have been turned down. Applications of 10 others are still under study. More news in a moment.
When you drive your car on Premier. Oh, Lightning. You know, Lightning, sitting here on the lone prairie watching the cars go by, you can sure tell the one's been fattened up on Premier gasoline. They're the ones doing the passing. They're the ones with the happy drivers smiling about all the money they save on Premier gasoline.
Fort Worth, a 100-pound Negro bandit waving a wicked-looking sawed-off shotgun took more than $100 in cash from the Modern Laundry and Cleaners at 1015 East Belknap this afternoon. The victim, Mrs. Lois Gibson, told KXOL the teenage bandit threatened to blow her head off. The 5'3" bandit is still free.